Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley, and on this channel we talk all things budgeting and cash stuffing, including sinking funds and savings challenges. So today we are going to be updating my Disney binder. We're going to go over a couple of the challenge amounts, and then we are going to go ahead and jump into setting up our budget for the next week. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you stick around for the rest of this video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Okay, so first thing I wanted to go ahead and share with y'all that I did go ahead and update all of my savings challenges for my Disney binder. I was just feeling like these challenges, while I love them, they were kind of my old style of challenges, and I have recently kind of revamped a lot of my challenges, and I just wanted to do that over here. I did go ahead and fill everything out. And even though ones that I was fully funded, I wanted to go ahead and update those too, just because I flip through this binder so often and I just like seeing the pretty colored in challenges. So I'm going to go ahead and put these all in here. Oh, and I will be sharing some of my numbers on these as well. Here's the one for the tickets. It's so cute. I sticked pretty much to the same thing for a couple of them. So it's the same little icons. This just has more in it. More like little boxes that you can color in, which I have been liking because it means smaller numbers. So here we go. Dining. So dining, I pretty much stayed around the same with the numbers. As you can see, I'm doing 25, 50, 75, and 100 for the challenge, where before it was 25, 75, and 100. But I wanted to keep those numbers. They're kind of like easier, I guess, for me to stuff. But y'all have been asking, like, how much am I actually saving? So on the back of each of my challenge cards, I like to keep track of what the amount is that I'm saving. Now, do I think I need $2,500 for dining? No. I probably will not be completing this entire challenge before our trip, but I am in the mindset of I'd like to have more than what I actually need. That way I'm not stressing on vacation. So that's why I chose to stick with those higher numbers, especially with dining, and everything just gets more and more expensive. And we'll be doing a couple sit-down meals, so this will also cover like tips and such. Drinks. I love the updated drink one. They just seem a little bit more, I guess, elegant and put together. I did stick with 10, 15, 20, and 25 for my numbers over here, which is actually kind of on the smaller side compared to some of these other numbers that I had originally, but we're doing good. This one is going to be worth $700, and again, do I think we're going to be spending $700 on drinks? Probably not, but also we are taking my mom, so I do want to try and treat her as often as we can while we are there, so there is that. And I just think that one, it just turned out so cute. Snacks. So snacks is now looking like this. I think this one turned out pretty well as well. This one we are going to be doing $500, and I don't think we are going to be spending $500 on snacks again, but my goal really is to try and fill in a majority of this if I can. Souvenirs. Souvenirs over here. Our goal now for this souvenir challenge is $900. We do like to get a lot of pins and do pin trading while we are at Disney. So we do tend to spend a little bit more on souvenirs than probably the average person. I think 900 is honestly a good guesstimate for the two of us for souvenirs. Just because we do like to get more expensive items, and we usually end up getting like a nice jacket, some shirts and stuff as well while we are there. Photo pass. I went ahead and upgraded this one as well. So the original one was only going to be for about $180. This one is now going to be $300. The photo pass itself is $200 for the trip. And then I figured the extra $100 will be for when we want to purchase the photos and little things that they offer after our trip. So I should start saving for that as well. And then experiences. We are planning on taking my mom to a firework dessert party at Magic Kingdom on her birthday. And I believe that is like $120 to $150 per person. So this is going to be $500 for experiences. So yeah, that's kind of where my numbers are right now for my Disney binder. Again, most of these challenges I will probably not 100% complete, but the goal is to try and get as much in here as possible so that we are not stressing during our vacation. So that is going to be the update on the Disney binder. Now let's go ahead and move on to setting up our budget for the week. I'm not going to do a tip count this week. I did not do well keeping everything separate this week. So I know what I brought home. So I brought home $848 from serving, $60 from cleaning, and then my husband did get paid this week. And for whatever reason, his paycheck was more than it normally is. I think it was like by an extra like $30 or something. But total for this week, we are working with $2,585. So let's go ahead and go over the setup for this week's budget. Let me make sure y'all can see this. I might move this back over here and do the calculator there. There we go. With the glare from my ring light. It is super gloomy outside, so I definitely need this ring light today. Let's see. Does that work? Okay. So let's go ahead and figure this out. So for our cash envelopes, we are going to do our numbers that we have been sticking to for October. They are working out really well for us, so I'm not going to change that. And I did kind of go through and set up the bill numbers. So right now, we obviously have been working on being a full month ahead in our bill binder. And so we are just going to be stuffing the second half of all of our bills. And most of these have come in for November. So remember, everything that's going into this bill binder is going to be for November's bills. So we're doing the other half of the mortgage, which is $725. The other half of the HOAs, which is $247. I did get our water bill in, so I needed to put $86 there. The other half of the T-Mobile bill is $101. The electric bill did come in, and so I only had to stuff another $11 there. And natural gas, I did a good job figuring that out. Last time, how much I should stuff, ended up being just under $30, so we're stuffing another $15. The other half of the car loan is $125. The other half of cable is $16. Other half of insurance is $69. The other half of the Discover payment was $225. And I did go ahead and decide to add some more money to buffer because all of this still was less than my husband's actual paycheck. So I decided to stuff $29 into the buffer to get us up to $50 in the buffer for this. So we have 540 left to go ahead and stuff for all of our subscriptions, sinking funds, and savings challenges, but we do have to figure out taxes real quick. So I made $8.48 from serving, and I am stuffing an extra 5% from there. So that's $42 that will be going towards taxes. So we are really working with $4.98 for our savings challenges and sinking fund subscriptions. So let's go ahead and pull out the subscription binder over here. As usual, the gym envelope will be getting $10. iCloud is currently fully funded, so we don't have to put anything there. And y'all know I took a week off. I did finish a couple of these subscription challenges while I was away and taking a little break there. So Disney Plus is now fully funded, and so is my Tone It Up app subscription. So next up, we are going to be focusing on BJ's, my Strava, and then Amazon Prime. And then after that, we'll work on my husband's Strava. But for BJ's, I want to go ahead and put in $10 this week. That would mean 2 shopping carts and 2 BJ's logos will be colored in. For Strava, I'm just going to do 5. And then for Amazon Prime, I'm just going to do 5. Okay, so left now is $4.68. And I want to start down at the bottom of my savings challenges and work on those first. And we're gonna start in Disney, and I want to put a good amount into the Disney binder this week. Just because we have this extra money. So we're gonna do $5 towards the Mickey challenge. Let's see, we are going to do I want to do $2.25 towards dining. And then I am going to do, let's see, we'll do $35 towards drinks. All right, so that'll be it that we'll put in the Disney binder. And now let's look at our other savings challenges. And we are currently left with $203 to work with for everything else. So for the fall challenge, I want to go ahead and do, let's go ahead and do 2 of the leaves maybe. And let's just do $10 here. Christmas, I want to go ahead and do 15. Retirement, this is a little bit on the back burner right now. I've got a lot of stuff going on within the next couple weeks. So retirement and emergency savings, I'm going to not stuff this week. Vacation savings challenge. Now I'm not filling out this challenge card right now. We do have my husband's cousin's wedding, which is another out-of-town wedding, the first week of November. So I want to put another $100 towards that vacation. Pet emergency, I am going to go ahead and do $10 there. Date night, I'm going to go ahead and do No, I'm gonna skip date night right now. Fuel Up is actually pretty decently stocked, so I'm gonna skip that as well. We have nothing going on in the $1 challenge this week. We didn't get any dollar bills with the letter A, and our credit card point savings challenge isn't getting anything. We already did that for the month. So now we're gonna look at our sinking funds. And then just to keep y'all updated, we have $168 that can go into the sinking funds. So let's see where we want that to go. Let's go ahead and start in our like lower priority ones. So electronics, right now, I'm not really looking at any new electronics. We're just gonna put 0 there. Gifts, like I said, we have that wedding coming up, so I'm gonna do $75 towards gifts, just so we can bump that up. Clothing, I don't think we're gonna need to pick up anything for the wedding, but I'm gonna go ahead and do $20 in clothing, just to add a little there. Home, I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's do 11, and that'll bump that up to $80. Running, we do have a race coming up here. Let's go ahead and do $25 there. Racing events, let's do 10 there. Car mods, let's go ahead and do 10. Car maintenance, let's go ahead and do the remaining, which is $17. Nothing at car down payment. I'm pretty comfortable with the $2,250. And I believe we are getting closer to my husband getting his new car, so this might be emptying out here soon. But yeah, that is kind of it for this week. Like I said, I had a few things that I wanted to focus on, getting some more money in the Disney binder, and of course, focusing on getting ready for our upcoming little vacation for another wedding. So yeah, that is kind of what this week is looking like, guys. We've got a lot to work with, and I'm really proud of where everything is at number-wise right now. And remember, if you haven't seen my last video, I am doing a giveaway for my 1-year YouTube anniversary. So make sure you go back and watch yesterday's video. It is labeled as my 1-year YouTube anniversary, but it is also our cash unstuffing for the week. So go check out that video. That giveaway will be open probably until Sunday evening. Is when I'm going to close it and pick my winners, and the winners will be announced the following Tuesday on this week's cash unstuffing. So if you haven't checked out that video, make sure you go check it out and enter into the giveaway. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Come back tomorrow. We are going to be cash stuffing cash envelopes and our bill binder. And then on Friday, we'll be doing subscriptions, sinking funds, and savings challenges. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll see you then. Bye.